I'm Ken Griffin, and I'm running for governor in the state of Texas in the year 2010. And if you're looking at this video now and you don't live in Texas, then the very first thing that you're going to say is, why the heck do I care who is governor in Texas in 2010? Well, there's some very good reasons why you care. Let me tell you about three of them. There are many aspects of this platform and what we're going to do in the year 2010 as governor. But there are three main things that we're really focused on that I believe that you, no matter what state you live in, no matter where you are going to agree with me. In Texas in 2010, we are going to eliminate federal income taxes. No more federal income taxes in Texas. Number two, we're going to eliminate property taxes on single-family dwellings that are owner-occupied. So if you live in your house, it doesn't matter what age you are, if you own it, there are no more taxes on that house. And third and finally, we're going to find a way to reduce the cost of gasoline to $1.50 a gallon. Now, all of these things are going to happen in Texas, and they're going to happen in 2010. But again, you're not in Texas, so how does that affect you? Well, here's the simple answer. The fact of the matter is, we cannot eliminate federal taxes in Texas without also eliminating them in your state. Because when we do eliminate the taxes here in Texas, well, aren't you going to send letters to your governor and your representatives and saying, hey, that's not fair. Texas has no federal income taxes. That's why you should listen. That's what we're going to do. Now, let me tell you something more specifically about these videos. It's our intention to record several hundred of these videos, but we don't want to bore you, so we're going to keep them relatively short. Some time ago, and I left this on the internet just so you and I can both laugh at this, we did a test video, and it turned out very poorly. It was me sitting there licking my fingers and shuffling through papers and looking down so you could see the top of my head all the time, and it was very unprofessional. What I want to do at this point in time, and in all these subsequent videos, and these videos are from, 3 to 7 minutes long, something of that nature. I just want to talk to you. I want to have a conversation with you, just like you're sitting here with me. And I want to tell you what I'm thinking and why I'm thinking. And if you have a comment or question, you can go to our website at www.texasgovernor2010.com. There's a place there where you can register your comments. We also will give you a phone number where you can call our campaign offices and work with us. Because the bottom line is, if you like what I'm saying, I'd like to get your support. I'd like you to help me become governor. We have 2.5 years to do this, and I'm worried that it's not quite enough time. This video today is we're going to be talking about speed limits here in Texas. And I'm pretty certain that the same situation applies probably in your state, wherever you are. But at the moment, let's just say that you are from Texas and you're listening to me. If you're over the age of, 25, you've probably gotten a speeding ticket before. And as of late, it seems like they're becoming more and more expensive. I've even read articles that someplace back east that these tickets are $3,000 and $4,000, $5,000, can involve 6-month jail terms. So let's think about this for a minute. I'd like to read you what the law says here in Texas because it's very relevant, and then I'm going to tell you why it's relevant once I'm finished with this. Again, this is Texas Transportation Code, Section 201.904, and here's what it says. Speed signs. The department shall erect and maintain on the highways and roads of this state appropriate signs that show the maximum lawful speed for, listen very carefully, commercial motor vehicles. Commercial motor vehicles. Tractors, truck trailers, truck semi-trailers, and motor vehicles engaged in the business of transporting passengers for compensation or for hire. Now, let me ask you a question. Did I just describe your Toyota, or your Honda, or your Chevy, or your Dodge? Is that what I just spoke about? Do you have a commercial motor vehicle? Is that what your Honda is? When you drive down the street going to work, are you engaged in the business of transporting passengers for compensation or hire? Well, the answer is no. What I'm going to tell you right now is, for you and me, as we drive our car, our personal property, there is no speed limit. We can go as fast as we want. There is no law. All right? Because, in fact, and we're going to talk about this in other videos too, the way the law works is, what the law says is what it says. It kind of sounds silly, right? What I'm saying to you is, nothing can be inferred in the law. The law is only what it specifically states. If it doesn't state it, it's not the law. That's not it. So I'm trying to tell you that you and I have paid hundreds and hundreds, maybe in some cases thousands of dollars, in traffic tickets, and yet there's no law that we ever violated. Here it is right here. Look it up. Section 201.904, Texas Department of Transportation. All of the speed limit signs that you and I see are for commercial vehicles only. Now, why am I making such a big deal out of this? I told you I'm running for governor in 2010. These videos are about government, and I want you to understand what government is, or maybe what I think government is, and you can tell me whether you agree or disagree with me. Essentially what we're saying here is there's no speed limit for you, and yet you and I have got paid ticket after ticket after ticket. Okay? Why is it that you're hearing this from me now? Me, Ken Griffin, who probably you've never ever seen before. Why hasn't the police told you this? Why hasn't a judge told you this? Why hasn't your county judge or I don't know, your representative in government, why haven't they told you that there's no such thing as a speed limit for a regular car, for yours and mine? Well, I'm going to tell you what my answer is. My answer is because, well, actually, there can only be two answers, right? Either because they are ignorant and they don't know what I'm telling you right now, or maybe worse yet, maybe they do know, but they've chosen that they want the money instead of the truth. What an interesting concept, huh? I care more about the money than I do about the truth. For me, in government, I care about the truth. Money is secondary. If we can make money doing this or that, that's fine and dandy. But before we make money, it has to involve the truth. And this is the nature of politics. This is one of the big, huge reasons why I'm running for governor of Texas. Not just the speed, but because the lack of truth, the lack of credibility. How many times have you and I heard that you can't fight City Hall? We've heard this a million times, right? Okay. Well, you know, our adversaries, shall I say, or maybe I should be more accurate and say our enemies. Our adversaries, or our enemies, depending on your choice of word, who are in government now and who are working against us, understand they got there not by fighting City Hall. They got there by becoming City Hall. They're in the positions of power and authority. And that's exactly what you and I have to do. Time after time after time, if you surf the internet, and if you're politically inclined and you look at some of the political websites or the freedom websites, you're going to see people with opinions that never end. We should do this, we should do that, this is wrong, this is not right, this guy's a crook. But very rarely do you see somebody who says, listen, I'm here, I'll take the lead, I'll get elected as governor, you guys come and help me, and I'll change these things. This is who I am. Okay? I can't do everything, but I can do some things. But with your help, I can do a tremendous amount. When I say to you that we want to eliminate federal taxes, and there's over half a dozen ways to legally do that, we're going to talk about that in another tape. I want to eliminate federal income taxes. I want to eliminate property taxes, and I want to take gas to $1.50 a gallon. Is there anybody that disagrees with me? I don't think so. But I want you to understand something. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Those are the three things that I'm going to focus on all the time that I'm in government, and we're going to do these things. That's it.